Hey yo, what's up, everybody? Holmes here, and welcome to my Elden Ring gameplay trailer discussion kind of thing. I'm just gonna be going over what looks interesting and what I think they brought back but changed a little bit. So that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna show off the entire trailer. I will put a link in the description to show if you guys want to watch the entire trailer with like the person narrating over it. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is not really gonna be a big deal, but first up I want to point out that this seems like the new Bonfire type of thing, so your checkpoint when it comes to the Souls games. So yeah, it just looks like a tiny human effigy. Alright, so with Bonfire comes with leveling. And this, it seems like an Elden Ring you can level up wherever you encounter, I'm just gonna call these bonfires. Wherever you can encounter a bonfire, so like, I guess Dark Souls 1, you can do that. And I can't remember if you can do that in Dark Souls, like the other Souls games. I think you can. But I know in Demon Souls you have to go back to the central hub, but in Elden Ring it seems like you can summon this NPC right here, Melina, and she will most likely be able to level you up. Oh, also Bloodborne, you have to be in the hub to level up, so yeah. This is my speculation. It's not confirmed. At least I didn't find any source of it, but this is just my speculation. She's probably going to be the NPC to level you up, and you can summon her whenever you feel to, like you need to level up at a bonfire. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is mounts. Seems like in Elden Ring, the best way to travel is a mount, and I think you can summon it based on what we saw in the trailer. Like, the mount can just disappear when you exit it or when you get off of it, and I guess you can just call it whenever you want. And yeah, seems like that's like, if you want to go from point A to point B, it's probably the way to go with mounts since the map is huge. And speaking of the map, it seems like this time around the map is fucking huge. Look at this. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Well, we don't know how big it is, because Souls, all the other Souls games, there's not really a map that you can see in detail like this. With this one, you can even put down like markers and stuff. So if you want to like save a location where you found a cool sword and tell your friends about it, or if you encountered a boss there and it was whooping your ass and you want to go back to it later, you can put down a marker there so you don't forget it was where it was, and like a bunch of trees, but you know where exactly the boss or the item is. So this is gonna be like, the map is gonna be pretty cool for me. It's gonna be pretty fucking useful as well. Alright, next up I want to talk about co-op. Looks like co-op is gonna be making a return in Elden Ring, and also PvP. They didn't show off any PvP footage, but the person that was narrating the trailer said that there will be PvP. So kind of excited to see how these two are gonna work together, since Elden Ring seems like a massive open world, like an RPG that's like open world, super open world. I don't know how else to express it, but basically you can go anywhere in the map, right? And it's only like, I think only a few bosses has like fog gates, and I think there are some bosses that just kind of show up and you have to kind of know where they're at. It's what I got from this trailer, which you guys will see in a bit when they fight the boss. It doesn't look like they entered through any fog gates. So what I want to know is, how does invaders and co-op work? Like, if I invade, am I gonna be near where the host is? Because like, otherwise you're gonna like, you spawn from the beginning and the host is like towards the end game. You're gonna have to like run all that journey, like the whole run. That's gonna be awkward. So yeah, interesting to see how PvP will work. And co-op, how does the summon work? Like, does the summon stay even after the boss fight, or like, and if the boss is dead in that area, can the summon still like be there? Because in previous Souls games, if the boss is dead in the area, you cannot like get summoned there anymore, right? So I'm curious to see if how the summon will work. Like, can they stay until you have them leave, or do they stay until they want to leave? So yeah, kind of curious to see how the multiplayer is gonna play out in Elden Ring. And this is the boss fight I'm talking about. It's just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Alright, next thing I want to talk about, it's crafting and stealth. So here's the menu for crafting. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but it seems like you can craft like not equipment but tools now. And there's also stealth that's making a comeback. It doesn't look like a stealth takedown it's possible, at least from what we've seen. It's the gameplay always shows like the player shooting an arrow at him, so there's no, I haven't seen like a whole like a stealth takedowns. Like if you guys play Sekiro, you know what I'm talking about. Like you sneak up behind them, you stab them, stuff like that. That doesn't seem like it's here, or maybe it's just that they didn't show it off. But it seems like you can get through areas with stealth. But as far as stealth execution goes, does not look like it exists at this moment. Next up, weapon arts. It seems like weapon arts is also making a comeback in Elden Ring. So for those of you guys that play Dark Souls 3, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So something like unique to your weapon categories, what I think. I think some like specific weapon have like cool little unique arts, but most of the time I think it's more or less the same. So yeah, and I don't know what they did there. It looks like they just straight up dodged it like Mikiti counter, except without stepping on the weapon. And then the weapon art, it seems like you can use blood. That's pretty cool, but it's a two-handed sword, which it would have been cool if it's katana. Summoning familiars seems like a big thing here. Easy mode maybe. You get allies to distract enemies or bosses with, so you can pick them off from the sidelines. Also, check this out. It seems like posture, like if your posture breaks, like in Dark Souls 2, you can land a crit now. So for those of you guys playing Dark Souls 2, remember if someone's holding their guard up and you kick it, it can break their shield automatically and you can land a critical. Seems like that's also coming back as well. So yeah, we got your summons, and summons, you have your different summons. So we saw like the skinny tall dudes with like the axe, and then we saw like the mob, and then here's like, I don't know, some sort of weird dragon thing that's taking on the boss. Basically you can collect a lot of familiars to summon. Well, on the topic of unique new combat moves, mount combat is a thing in Elden Ring, so you can swing your sword or cast your spells while you're on mounts. And from what it looks like in the trailer, I could be wrong and I probably am, but it looks like if you're fighting the boss on a mount, it fights one way, and if you're fighting him on foot, it fights the other. Or maybe I'm just, you know, overthinking this, but yeah, mount combat. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like it limits your options. It feels like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to seeing mount combat whenever it comes to a FromSoft Souls game. Okay, last thing I want to talk about, it's fall damage. It looks like it doesn't exist to a certain point. I'm pretty sure if they jump straight down from here, it's gonna be death. But from here to the floor here, it looks really high. And it doesn't look like they died. I don't know if they're taking damage because it doesn't show the HUD. You can't see their HP, so yeah. What I'm curious about, it's like how high can you really jump before you splat? Because that's how I usually die when it comes to these type of games. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for my thoughts and opinion on Elden Ring. And for those of you guys that are wondering if I'm gonna be covering this game walkthrough wise, guides wise when it comes out, yes, I will be covering it, so don't worry. I'll take care of you guys. I'll get you through Elden Ring, no worries. But yeah, anyways, oh, last thing I want to mention, pre-orders are available now, so digital, physical, whatever. current and previous gen from what I've seen. So that's gonna be pretty fucking awesome. And maybe crossplay will be available. I don't know. I didn't see anything about that. So yeah, if you guys know, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to pin your comments. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time. Oops.